Time now for Dollars and Cents, where I answer your money questions and help you navigate a changing economy. More than 2 million high school grads are starting college this fall, according to a report from the Associated Press. And with that comes some jaw-dropping costs, from tuition increases at state schools to $90 grand at some elite private schools. Students across California are faced with tough decisions on how to pay for college. A local financial planner I talked with says there are ways to plan for the increasing cost of higher education. The cost of attending college has gone up more than 150% during the past 4 decades. This as the California State University Board of Trustees approved a multi-year tuition increase starting this year, following a similar announcement from the University of California in 2021.
And Joe, we talk a lot about investments and making investments for yourself. Is college still a good investment?
I couldn't agree more. I do think every rule has its exceptions, but the statistics don't lie. It still makes a ton of sense.
So, how can you help make the cost of college still make sense for your family? Joseph Eshelman, the president of Tower Point Wealth in Sacramento, says there are huge economic and tax benefits to setting up what's called a 529 plan.
And not only does it grow tax-free, Laura, but then when you're actually making a withdrawal, which has to be used for educational expenses, the money also comes out tax-free as well.
Each plan is somewhat unique, and a student can be the beneficiary of more than one 529 plan.
More recently, they've liberalized that a little bit more to secondary school, primarily private school, but also educational expenses.
There are other ways to save for college. You might consider custodial accounts and UTMAs, which stands for Uniform Transfer to Minors Act. Eshelman says these kind of accounts don't necessarily have to be used for education, but have some tax benefits and are easy to shift assets to a child. But one drawback is when the child turns 18 or 21, that money is legally theirs and does not have to be used for education.
Starting with a newborn, that'd be great. If folks don't have as much time, what do you recommend if time is not on their side?
At Tower Point, we'll oftentimes recommend that a client not establish or fund a 529 for a student or for a child who's 14, 15, 16 years old, because A, that money is earmarked and pigeonholed specifically for educational expenses, and B, there's not as much of a benefit of that tax-free growth if the money is going to be needed or used just in the next couple of years.
So you might consider splitting the difference. Try putting half in a 529 and the other half in a regular account that you as a parent or a custodian of the account can control.
And can other families get involved as well?
Yeah, certainly. You know, let your families and friends know that you have a college savings account for your child or grandchild so that they can make contributions too. Think of it as like an alternative maybe to a birthday gift or something like that. So more options, and it helps keep that account growing, right? And we have more advice for savings accounts and making a budget. Just scan the QR code on your screen. You can also see more of my other Dollars and Cents stories on our website, abc10.com, as well as streaming now on ABC 10.